Green Day, an example of a band who records for a major record label. But it wasn't always this way for them. They used to be an indie. The label was called Lookout. Now, this is tricky, but let's work through it. What does indie mean? Well, in North America, it means independent. An independent record label is just that. They are on their own. They are not owned in whole or in part by one of the four major labels. Indie is not a sound. Indie is not a fashion. Indie is not an aesthetic. And indie certainly doesn't have anything to do with record sales. For example, The Offspring used to record for Epitaph out of California. Epitaph was their own thing. They were an independent record label. And even though The Offspring managed to sell 18 million copies of their Smash album, they were still an indie band because they were signed to an independent record label. A more contemporary example would be the Arcade Fire. Yes, they have a Grammy. Yes, they have a Juno. Yes, they have a Brit. Yes, they have a Polaris Music Prize. And yes, they have sold millions of albums and are very popular both critically and commercially. But they are still indie because they are property of Merge Records out of North Carolina, a completely independent record company. Just because you're successful and popular and making money doesn't mean you can't be indie. Remember that.